Hello, fifth graders. This is Miss Sin. I'm going to give you a few details about the energy source of coal. So this is the page you should be looking at from Google Docs, and it has coal here, and at the beginning sentence it gives you the main idea. We get a lot of our energy from non-renewable sources, and a lot of those non-renewable sources are fossil fuels. Here are some examples. Fossil fuels just mean that the fuel source comes from a fossil, which is a remains of a once living plant or animal. Down here in this paragraph, you can read on your own the details about how that actually happens, where the plant or animal was living, died and was buried, and then the process of how it actually becomes fuel. I'm going to focus on the fact that we have to obtain those fuels out of the ground some way, and because we burned them and it takes so long for the fuel to be created, it's longer than our lifetime, which means they are non-renewable. We use them up faster than they can be created. So how do we create all this energy from these fossil fuels? So this graphic gives you some of those details, and I need you to click on this bottom link here, and that will take you to this website, and that gives you a few more details about the process of getting energy from coal. Tells you here that it is a blackish or brownish black sedimentary rock, and it's got this carbon in it from the plants and animals. So this carbon is a stored chemical, and the chemical that is there thanks to photosynthesis. The plants and animals store the carbon inside their plants and animal cells. And we have realized that when we burn it, this coal energy can be converted into electricity, which is, of course, what we think we need lots and lots of. So if you look at this graphic here, this first step is we have to get the coal out of the ground. We do that by mining it, and that creates other issues. But once it has been obtained, it's rolled out of the mine, taken to a processing plant. It's usually crushed there. It doesn't tell you that in this graphic, but they crush it. And then it is sent to a combustion chamber. So combustion just means burnt. So we burn it, and you can see this blue coming through here. This is the water that is inside these pipes, and it is in a closed system, meaning that the water is cooled and heated over and over and over again. So as the water is flowing through this combustion chamber, where the coal is heated, it becomes hot, and when water gets hot, it becomes steam. So that steam then is moved along into this area where it is pumped or flows past a turbine, and a turbine is spinning, and the spinning turbine is attached to a shaft over here to a generator, and a generator is a magnet surrounded by a bunch of copper wires. That's what a generator is. I would have told you that in class. And that generator then creates the electricity. The electricity has to then be sent to a transformer. This is just a drawing of one where the electricity is ramped up and then is transferred out to the electricity poles and then conducted over land wherever that electricity is in need. If we go back to this step here, after this steam has turned these turbines, it flows downward where it is condensed back into liquid water, and then it flows again into the combustion chamber. So that's how this is a closed system. All right, so those are 5-6 pretty simple steps on how we go from the non-renewable energy of coal to electricity. And here's some more details down here. If we go back to this graphic, very, very similar. Here's our coal crushed. Here's where it's burnt. Here's the water flowing through the chamber, just like we had in the other graphic, where it's cooled down here, the cooling water. Here's a good picture of what the turbines look like, where the steam is blowing over it. Here's the generator. Here's the electricity coming to the transformer, where it is ramped up to be taken across the land to customers. So hope that helps you understand the creation of electricity thanks to coal.